Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Dawizar Chaos Dwarf playthrough here in Total War Warhammer 2, where we finally put down the last of the Skaven. Well, I say that, they've got a tiny little force there. But, you know, we finally put down the last of Clan Eshin, and basically we're spending our time corrupting while plotting our next moves. Obviously, guys, this is a modded playthrough, so... words failing me. Obviously this is a modded playthrough, so link to the mods down below in the description. What else do I want? Oh, it's all Chaos Dwarf artillery. Yep, there we go. So let's buff up all Chaos Dwarf artillery, because we are going to be putting some in here. I am going to want to be playing with some and seeing what it's like. Oh, that morphage. Why? Oh, they now have 2 units in that army. They have no choice at this point. They kind of have to attack. So, yeah. And this is all going to become nice, corrupted chaos lands.
Destruction for all.
More annoying because they can actually retreat, but, well, they've retreated then. They can't retreat from this. And they're done.
Go now. What? Onward to destruction.
I don't really need this, but I want the corruption at the moment. Let's level the settlement up. How are we doing back home? Soon. So I'm going to save money to level that up and to level up some of my other buildings. That is nice. We've got everything I want from this guy. Aura of Chaos. Give him a bit of missile resistance. But yeah, lots of people have asked me to go down into Lamia, but I'm thinking I want to go for the main Dawi. I want to go and get the homeland, you know, push up here into the main Dawi territory. I've not got a grudge with the Orcs. The Orcs can get on with doing what Orcs do, and I will push into the Dawi homeland and take the Karaks. Oh, however, I may have a problem with them holding Karak, but that's something I can deal with when I get up there. Nearly built up the wrong place there.
Yes, my ruinous powers.
See, a lot of people with these guys have been saying use a gun line rather than these guys, and they are powerful, but yeah. I'm not a huge fan of gunpowder units, if I'm honest. I'm terrible with them, I'll be honest, so.
Chaos.
But maybe I should bring a few in. I'll try at least, guys. Especially with how we're going to be changing things up. So, yeah, we'll put 4 in, because I'm going to be losing a lot of my ranged here. Because when I start putting artillery in, I lower the amount of ranged I've got. Otherwise, you end up with barely any infantry to defend everything. So, yeah. We're going to be rejigging the shape of the army. Obviously, with the monstrous units, I'm probably going to have a little less cavalry. And we'll see where it all goes. We will see where it all goes. It's certainly going to be interesting.
Forward unto slaughter.
And the other army is going to be following along for the time being. Oh, not quite able to get there. I basically have one of all of the large units. I'll probably get some more in because, as I said, I will work out what I prefer, but for now it's a matter of just tweaking and playing and working out what's fun. What works well, because I don't have a clue how any of these artillery pieces work. I should probably have a quick look in a skirmish or something. And I may do that after this playthrough, guys. But let me know what you think, though obviously I do generally pre-record a bit, so... Ooh, the Kurgan Horde!
Spread ruin on them.
So that's a rocket battery, a magma cannon, we know what that'll be. That's a huge amount of damage though. Deathquake mortar, low rate of fire, unbreakable, can fire whilst moving, that seems OP. And a engine, and of course we do have the ultimate still to get. Oh, and a Kadai destroyer, which is a monstrous thing. So first thing I want these guys in. I definitely don't need any more Kadai Fireball. There you go, that'll work. I'm just dropping 2 infantry. I'm not bothering with the Great Taurus because I know what they are. So we've got an interesting load of artillery in here. Oh, and I'm moving the Devastators in instead of these guys. Oh, I can't quite do all of that. Right. Let's have a look at the speed. That's not that slow. That's not what I think it is. An Iron Demon war engine. We'll see. I mean, for now, this is fine. I can always tweak it once I know what they're like. These armies are going to stick together for the time being.
Destruction for all.
Another Kadai destroyer, another one of them. That just puts me up to 20. Not that slow. I want to try over different types of Centaur, but I'm not overly fussed. They are surprisingly fast. And a Hell Cannon, because we're Chaos Dwarfs, we wouldn't be Chaos Dwarfs without a Hell Cannon. So, the question is, who do we go to war with next? That is the real question. Obviously, I need to keep an eye on my behind areas, but I could just go to war with the Greenskins. You know, they do hold lots of Dwarven holds. I could try and take the Dwarven holds.
Now is chaos.
There's fighting time.
They are technically much more powerful than me.
There is desperation in your pitiful eyes. That knowledge alone will be...
They are weaker, but... Yeah, I'm going to push down against them first, because they're an easy target. If I'm honest, I can move down, I can go underneath, and I can try out my siege equipment on their walls. And then we'll work out where we're going next. It's a tricky one because you kind of want to go everywhere. I do want to go against the Greenskins, but I think I need to build up a little first. And to be fair, I'm not poor. I can put together another good, solid defensive army while one is aggressive. Once I've got all these lands under my control, it's good. The downside is I need to also be aggressive to keep going, so... Because my slaves do burn off slowly.
Despoilers come. Yes, my ruinous powers. Destruction for all.
To be there, I've got all the units I really want to try in this army. And then I can work out what I like and what I don't. And go from there. We'll use the roads first. I could burn off a lot of slaves for a lot of buffs as well, but I want to avoid that until I've got plenty of slaves. That is the danger with a slave economy, is you do have to just keep the war going, because the second you don't, your slaves drop off and you start actually struggling for money. To an extent, anyway.
They will be dominated. The gods direct me.
This is a bit of a ridiculous shaped army. As I said, a lot of it I'm going to start dropping off the regiments of renown, because they're always useful to have available to recruit, just in case. I'm getting rid of the Great Taurus because I was not that fussed by that.
Destruction for all.
There we go. So basically we're going to siege this place out, we're going to bring up the next army the next turn, and then we're going to put all my siege equipment into one army and have some fun and see what it's all like and blow the walls, blow the bloody doors off the place. Of Nagashazar. And then we'll move out to the Desolation of Nagash, and obviously we'll corrupt here as time goes on. Potentially peace out at that point, but we'll decide as we get there. The war has failed. There we go. Oh, it looks like the dwarves are actually falling, so I may have to reclaim the dwarven lands. For, you know, the Chaos Dwarfs, of course.
Spread ruin on them. A glorifying act. Kill them all. Unleash chaos.
Let's bring the other army over.
Now is chaos. The gods
Ooh, I
direct.
can do that straight away. Okay. No point. I'll swap them out for cavalry for now. Okay.
You have my favor.
Let's do a little cheeky save. Because this is very much Jet is playing battle. I mean, I'm always playing, but you know what I mean. This is very much we are seeing what we like of all these units, because we have a lot of new units here, and I want to see what they're like, I want to see what they do, I want to see how they work. So, basically, Dabert Helsnich of the Silver Host, what a name, is my guinea pig. I am going to basically spend time blowing holes in this whole place to see how it goes. Yeah, unsurprisingly, they look like them. That's literally a handmade model, and that looks awesome. Giant bull. I'm sorry, is that my giant? He is a giant dwarf. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hang on. I need to move another unit next to him. Just to make it clear. He is a giant dwarf. That is awesome. I'm assuming he's actually meant to be like a golem or something. I don't know. That is awesome. He's a giant dwarf who I think can attack walls because he's a siege beast. Magma Cannons, which are just Magma Cannons, they're what you'd expect. Hell Cannon. And the rocket batteries? Okay. Anyway. Oh, he can't do that, but he is just immense. He's going to go straight for the wall. And my Kadai destroyers are as well. He just looks so cool. And we're going to see how everything else shoots. Oh my god! Oh wow, these guys don't really have the range to do much. He is seriously slow. Bump, 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 bump. Nice. Let's actually aim at the guys on the wall. That mortar, though. I like the Deathquake mortar, guys. Though it does have a hellishly slow rate of fire. As to they, or it could just be they're having problems hitting that. Yeah, it's because of the angle. I'm gonna have to play with some of these in, God, he does not just have a slow rate of fire. He is a slow rate of fire. He's fired once. Oh, his range is insane. You know, all my giants in here having fun. Oh! Oh yeah, how fast is this thing? That's not that slow. It's not fast, don't get me wrong, but it's not slow. Yeah, this thing, it said it had a slow rate of fire. I believe it. Ooh, 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 ooh! Boom! Yeah, we're blowing that wall to pieces. It's just fun to see how I like the Deathquake mortar, but its rate of fire is just too goddamn slow.
Time to despoil. Time to destroy.
There we go. I think it's worth having one, simply because it's devastating.
Chaos Lord. Destruction.
Sorry, I'm barely paying any attention here with these guys charging through. I was playing with all of my new units. That giant dwarf is just awesome! Oh my god! Sorry, I'm definitely taking a clip from that, because that is just insane.
Features many glories. Kill me.
Okay, take out that bit of wall.
Obliterate them.
So from there, I like the Magma Cannons. The rocket batteries are fun, but they're not really that useful. The Magma Cannons don't have a great range. This thing is awesome. That's good fun. It's what I expected. I think, basically, 2 Hell Cannons and a Deathquake Mortar are what I will go for a long run. because they're insane.
Seas of blood.
Well, they're fun. Again, I'm going to have a play with them in some form of... Oh, we've got a fight going on here. And I like the Siege Colossus. While he's slow, he is just so much goddamn fun. The real benefit of the Kadai Destroyers is they're faster. They're all unbreakable. I think I'm probably going to keep a nice mix of them. Guess why the hell not? There we go. And a lovely fight going up here, which I can barely see from the magic effects. But God, there's a lot of dead down here. And they're my immortals, which look funky. I think I may have accidentally hit some of my own troops somewhere.
Chaos comes. Move on them. Ready. I'm locked in.
It's over. So it took a bit more damage than I should have, but again, I was playing, so... as expected, a lot of very interesting and fun artillery. I'm not going to keep it all in. Holy God! Hell cannons and that, and that, basically. What I think I'm going to keep. And that. It's working out how I want to have my army laid out with that sort of thing is so hard, because some of them are awesome. Hell cannons good. I think 2 hell cannons you can't go amiss with, because they are solid, incredibly powerful, solid artillery. I think one of those mortars has to be in, because the sheer damage it did early on, you could use that to pinpoint a single unit and kill it. If it gets a hit, it kills it. That unit is basically dust. And my immortals took a lot of damage, but I think I did accidentally shoot them, so yeah. Subjugate and enslave. Straight onto the corruption buildings.
Destruction for all.
Yeah. Extra ammo for them all.
They will be dominated.
And quite obviously we're going to tweak my army a bit. But yeah, I'm very happy with that. So I think I'm going to keep some Kadai Destroyers because they were fun. And the Siege Beast because it's a giant dwarf. The Siege Giant. Just the idea of him being a giant dwarf is so cool. I mean, I know it's meant to be like a golem, but good God.
They will be dominated. I'll move. What? Now is chaos. Now is chaos.
Oops, sorry about that.
Forward. Unto slaughter. Stop this.
That was odd.
Yes, my ruinous powers.
Interesting. I'm not quite sure why I can't deal with that. Yeah, buff up the bull centaurs a bit. Probably do it going for that. I ideally want the roads because they're better for slaves. But yeah, that'll do it for now. We are expanding nicely, as I said. I want to rejig those armies, but it wouldn't let me move them together for some reason. I'm not quite sure, but these things happen sometimes. So hopefully next turn it will let me actually swap my units around and rejig them a bit. And then we'll move on to the Desolation of Nagash and have some fun. The Chaos Dwarfs don't seem to have a downside. That's the thing I think is a little OP about them.
Are you a god? Fool. Yes, I'm ruinous power.
There we go. Right. So one more of them in, and I've got 2 more positions. Bit of cav. For now, I'm going to keep both of them in. I'm keeping them in. I'm keeping them 2 Kadai destroyers, 1 Lamarasu. To be fair, I don't really feel I need. Mortals is my front line, obviously mixed in with monstrous stuff. Long run, I'm going to tweak more artillery into this because, goddamn, why not? I would like a second hell cannon in here, basically. And that's probably what I'd swap out the flyer for, because I don't really feel the flyer adds much to this.
Spread ruin on them. Onward to destruction. Agreed.
Go. We are pushing out the corruption, which is what we want. And that's where we're going to end this one, guys. So, as always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this. And if you have, please do like and subscribe if you haven't already. Obviously, if you did enjoy this, check out the rest of the series. Other than that, guys, as always, a massive thank you to everybody for watching. And especially big thank you to my Patreons, because you really, really do help make all this possible. Link to my Patreon is down in the description as well, guys, if you do want to check that out, or you can hit join here on YouTube. It does the same thing, but through YouTube. Other than that, as always, cheers all.